guys, welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's doing well and keeping safe. A quick one for today. It's another British comedian called Bill Bailey, and yeah, it's just part of his routine that he did some while ago. Hope you enjoy. Let's get to it.
I'm prepared to take on board anything that Stephen Hawking says. Cleverest man on the planet, most brilliant scientific mind, whatever he says, gospel. That's why I took on holiday with me A Brief History of Time. Probably the wrong choice, actually. I mean, a bottle of tequila, Space Opera would have done, but... I've always felt slightly undereducated. You know, I've always been at a disadvantage. I left Bovington Gurney with a 2-2 in Performing Arts and a City and Guilds in Falconry. So, I just felt slightly disadvantaged. I've always tried to better myself. Brief history of time, right. How can time have a history? Surely history is time, isn't it? And time is history, and time is an unbroken chain stretching off into the future, back into the past.
True.
And how can such a thing be brief if it is infinite? And I thought to myself, I can't even get past the title. So I put it to one side, read a bit of Tom Clancy. Now, I don't know if you've only read any Tom Clancy. It's a little bit easier to read. Although he does have a very, very coherent world philosophy. And that is good versus evil. Evil seems to get the upper hand. Good triumphs with vastly superior automatic weapons. Good. So I put it to one side. Too exciting, really. And back to Hawking. Now, what he's describing is so vast, it's almost too much for the human brain to get your head round. He's talking about the size of our planet and the size of the star, and the fact that our star, the sun in our solar system, is one of 100,000 million other stars that make up the galaxy, and this galaxy is one of 100,000 million other galaxies that make up the universe. Now that is a billion things by page 2. That's too many things. I can't think of a billion things. Billion? I don't even know where I left my keys half the time. Billion. If I think a number of things, I get to 10, 11, 12, maybe 13 things, then my eyes start to glaze over. I have to sit down and eat a Pringle sandwich. Drawing comfort as...
I'm sure everybody's aware, but Pringles are a type of crisp, or if you're in the US, potato chip. So I'm sure everybody knows what Pringles are, but I just thought I would put a disclaimer in there.
10, 11, 12, maybe 13 things, then my eyes start to glaze over. I have to sit down and eat a Pringle sandwich. Drawing comfort as the level bread crushes the curve of the Pringle. Crush. Yum, 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 yum.
Crisp sandwiches are good. Very good.
Hey. We've all done it. This, you see, I was getting in the book, I was getting really bogged down with it, and I thought, well, maybe I'm reading this book the wrong way. Maybe I'm approaching it completely the wrong way. I'm looking at it like it's a scientific textbook. I should maybe come at it from an oblique angle. Maybe look at it like it's a novel or something. So I take it to a meadow with a dandelion. Like, pretend it's a bit of lightweight melodrama or something, Bit of Jane Austen, for example. Mr. Knightley, I am confused and not a little annoyed. It seems that even non-rotating black holes create and emit particles at a steady rate. Oh, tush and fie, Emma. Quantum mechanics tells us the particles are created just outside the black hole's event horizon. Oh, Mr. Knightley, my synapses are shutting down. Sort of flows a bit better, doesn't it? Although Clancy is immeasurably improved by the Austen treatment. Oh, Mr. Darcy, I thank you for the gift of the Uzi. My dear Elizabeth, with its lightweight barrel and high rate of fire, it is indeed one of the most sought-after light weapons in the world. Oh, Mr. Darcy, you the man.
Brilliant.
And I got about halfway through the book and I thought, wait a second, I understood that last bit. Wait a minute. Go back a couple of pages. What did he say? He says that light is affected by gravity. So I thought to myself, what are you trying to say? That it's easier to drop things in the dark. Yeah, I've noticed that, yeah. And then he'd follow it up by saying, according to Pauli's exclusion principle, if the neutron is separated from the quark, then the universe would be reduced to a rich soup, or indeed any hot beverage. Crush, 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 yum, 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 yum. It's too much for your head to get round. There's a point in the book where it just gets so abstract and out there, I just can't keep hold of it. He starts talking about the shape of the universe. Now, I can understand size, yeah, it just keeps getting bigger, bigger, bigger. You just keep putting more chairs out, yeah, I can understand that. But shape, how can it be different shapes? Icky reckons it can be 3 different shapes, long and thin and flat like a piece of tagliatelle. It could be round like a giant marble on a cat's back with a bit of glitter. Or saddle-shaped. Saddle-shaped? You're making it up now, surely. You might as well say it is actually a saddle. It's strapped to the back of a giant cosmic donkey. God's riding it up and down a deserted galactic beach, giving it toffee apple supernovas. I reckon at this point in the book, he just thinks nobody's going to get this far. I'll write any old bollocks. I'll put a word search in, a couple of puzzles.
I must admit, having read the book, his book, one of his books, many years ago, it's yeah, it's, unless you're sort of super intelligent, it is a bit of a rough ride in places. So yeah, I get where he's coming from.
Dot to dot, nobody's going to know. So I find extraordinary. He says that even if you examine the very physical nature of the universe, like neutrons, you look at a neutron, the charge on a neutron is exactly right. It could be too much, could be too little. But no, it's exactly right. And then the combination of gases forms life on Earth. As if some higher power had a neutron in a vice and was tweaking it. Went, hey, there you go. What do you think of that? The donkey, yeah, whatever, mate.
Well, there we go. A brief video on Bill Bailey. I'm sure I'll probably put up a few more clips of Bill over the weeks and months. He's a pretty interesting and very clever guy, so well worth checking out. If you haven't already watched any of his videos, I'm sure they're available online somewhere. As I say, well worth a look. So anyway, that's going to be it today. Just a quick one. I think I said that 14 times already, but one question I wanted to put out there to anybody that views this video is on copyrights. Having posted a video yesterday or day before on Learn English with Ricky Gervais, I got a copyright query. Well, I think it was the last 3 or 4 minutes of the video, which I found kind of strange that would be the part. I mean, there wasn't any music or any additional people on there, so why isn't the whole video copywritten? And having searched on YouTube, I found there's a fair amount of people that have done a reaction video on this exact clip. So I was just purely wondering if there was something that I should have done that I didn't do, that I need to do to avoid any further problems with copyrights. So I mean, I understand the general thing about copyrights and stuff like that, but having stopped it and paused it and played it again, having sort of chatting and stuff like that, I thought that there wouldn't be any issues, especially seeing as though other people have posted it. So just a quick question. So if you could pop your answers or any theories into the comments, that'd be awesome. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe would be amazing. I've only got very few. This is my 3rd video, but if anybody comes across my videos and quite enjoys it, if you could subscribe, that'd be so amazing, and I would really appreciate it. Anyway, enough waffle. I'm going to let you guys go, and I will catch you soon in the next video. Take care of yourself.